Our churches have been offering English classes for many years. This allows our missionaries, their families, and English language volunteers to make contact with the people, using the Bible as a textbook. God willing, this leads to questions and then Bible information classes. How do you count success? Sunday morning worship attendance? What if you counted success to be the number of times you shared the gospel with people in 1 week? With this standard, there is much success in Japan. When our group attended the 3 different worship services, we were a bit surprised about how they worship. It was very similar to the way we worship. In fact, they used the old hymnal. We were expecting a style that was a little bit more Japanese. However, this did make it possible for us to recognize different parts of the worship service. One distinction we observed is that the sermons were generally read from the pulpit, and the congregation followed along on printed copies. In our last worship service, the congregation in Mito sang, "What a Friend We Have in Jesus," in English. Our group, after practicing for 12 days, was able to sing "What a Friend We Have in Jesus" in Japanese. Even though there are cultural differences, we enjoyed the fellowship of Christians who live 13,000 miles away and yet believe the same things we do. One of the signs of having an established church is its ability to train its own pastors. The seminary in Japan has trained its own pastors from the beginning. They follow the same basic course of study as our own Wells Seminary. Today's graduates have a command of Greek and Hebrew. The national pastors and missionaries teach the subjects in Japanese, and guest lecturers from the Wells Seminary conduct satellite courses when available. The Lord has blessed the work in Japan by establishing a church body there. They have an annual convention where the Japanese pastors and lay people outnumber the missionaries 5-1, making decisions. The leadership is made up of 2 Japanese pastors and 1 missionary. The reason the Wells is still in Japan is because there are still millions of people that need to hear the gospel. Thank God the Lord has gradually increased the harvest there to the point of daughtering a young sister church body. The tree has been planted and taken root. Now is the time to fertilize and support it to maturity. I hope you enjoyed our short tour of Japan. Our group learned a lot. We were able to hang flyers 2 different days. We spent an entire day cleaning up around the seminary grounds, and we saw our missionaries in action. There's 127 million reasons we should stay in Japan and spread the gospel.